All right, so I'm gonna do a San Mai. San Mai blade. San Mai means 3 layers. We have on the outside mild steel, on the inside 52-100 high carbon steel. That's not flush, doesn't matter. That's where I'm gonna attach the handle I'm gonna hold on to this with. This side won't be flush either. I'm gonna leave some gap there so I can sink that weld into that metal. So I plan on welding this all the way around so I don't have to use flux. That's the goal anyway. But I will keep you guys posted. I didn't take any pictures of cutting it out and cleaning it. I still have a little bit more cleanup to do, but most of the forge scale has been ground off. But this is going to be... I want my phone tilt over. Oh, shit. All right, well anyway, this is going to be like a full video with clips kind of strung together. So, all right, here we go. First time San Mai. Okay, got it all welded up. Not the greatest welds. I was running out of shielding gas. Realized I was running out of shielding gas after I did this one. So I whipped through it real quick, just threw a quick bead on it. So, like I said, this is mild steel jacket, 52-100 core, all cleaned up, handle welded on, ready to get it in the forge, and we will start forging this out. First time San Mai. Here we go. All right, so first of all, first thing I'll say, not a YouTuber, okay? Don't make videos all the time. I rarely ever, like I'll post shorts and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. So don't expect good quality. Everything's a mess in here. That's how it goes. But here we go. San Mai, gonna get her done. I hope. What's going on with my lighter there? This is gonna be an explosion. Heads up. Whoa! Pick that baby up. So you can see too, I don't even actually have an anvil. These are elevator weights. I welded this on. I don't do a lot of forging. So I think that's pretty obvious. It's obvious I don't do a lot of forging. Really, I only use this to straighten stuff. You know, center punch holes, things like that. Don't worry, that stuff that's behind there may look like it's a lot closer than it is. However, if it does go up in flames, we'll do it again. So I think I'm going to start out with this small, oh shit, that's hot. Smaller hammer here, just to kind of set the weld. Look, this has no rebound. Just mild steel. So anyway, things in there, billets in there, I guess you'd call it. Hopefully we're all going to be able to see this. Who knows? Hopefully I didn't just burn my freaking beard hair off. But I think everything's good. Just so we're not wasting time here. I do have a couple knives coming up that I'm going to start working on. These are just cut out. Not profiled or anything yet. So we got a basic chef here. Another OG hunter. And then a fighter. So those are going to be coming up. See a lot of people blocking this blocking all this stuff off when they're doing this. I've watched a ton of videos, just like every other knife maker on YouTube that starts trying to board stuff. I've watched 1,000 videos, a million videos, whatever. Okay, that's not going to work. So I'm going to set mouse down. Let's see what we got. Son of a bitch. Sorry about the language. I'm gonna have to move that forge back actually to give me room on that shelf to do this. Alright, we're gonna have to pause this. Wife's home. Alright, back at it. I think this guy's about ready. I'm going to give it a couple taps right now to kind of get everything set together a little bit. Okay, man, I just crushed all that cord scale into my shoes. So, yeah, this is what's going on. Need something to drink inside. Remembers the original Gatorade commercials. Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Alright, here we go. It's not enough. Yeah. All right. Another interruption. That's all right. So I think it's only like 90 degrees today here in Henderson. About it. Let's stand in front of this forge. It's a little bit warmer. I think we're going to be okay though. This is not a $1.15. Trying to keep my blows even, but I never done this before. Just winging it. Now it's getting hot. Not really interested in hearing the safety sallies come in and say, you know, you're gonna die in a fire, or this stuff's too close, or I don't really care about that. got 4 fire extinguishers out here, and I have a hose bib connection here in the garage with a hose on it, so I think we're okay. As long as I don't knock myself out first. Also, if there's like an oil fire or something, I do have a fire extinguisher that is specifically for oil. All right, here we go. A little bit harder now, I think. Probably tell that most of this stuff I've made. Maybe one day soon I'll do like a kind of a shop tour or something like that. It won't take very long. It's pretty small. Single car side of a 3-car garage. But it does the job. If I do a shop video, I'm going to spend a lot of time cleaning this place up. So I think we'll do this next heat, this one coming out. I'll do my taps again, and then we'll start forging it out. See what happens. I don't know if I'll forge this all out in this video, because I gotta go to work today, but we'll at least cut the end off and etch it and see if we gotta forge weld it. So I'm gonna switch to Alright, so my phone shut off because it got too hot. So, I've done a couple of heats since then. Not too crazy. I need a straight paint hammer. This needs to be cleaned up so it'll actually work. It just puts weird marks in it now. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to the phone here. So when it does shut off, I know So I didn't really know how much material to use. I don't know how far I'm going to take this as far as trying to stretch it out. But it's pretty thin right now. It's not going to be very long. Probably do like a bushcraft knife or something, or just a, you know, EDC belt knife, something like that. Square. So we will get a quick measurement on this. I'm sweat. So right now we're roughly at about 5 inches. Right? No, 6 inches. So we're going to lose some. Go to at least at minimum probably 7. That way we can do a small belt knife or something like that, 4-inch handle. Yeah, 4-inch handle. We'll try to stretch it a little bit further. I need to get this thing. Wide, but might have to switch to the lighter hammer soon. I've had some shoulder surgery, so I'll swing the big one for very long. The big one, 4 pounds. That's what's kind of kept me away from doing a lot of forging is I have permanent disability in my right shoulder. So it goes super long. It means when you do a knife, it ends up stretching out to days. And I do have a full-time job, so to get those cross pin marks out, and then I think we're going to call it. I wonder how much longer my phone's going to last. Maybe like 2 more heats. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I have to look into getting maybe a used GoPro. Comment below if you have information on hard because that'll, you know, forge a sheet, kind of more just plan as you get. That's kind of where we're at this point. Just kind of plan as you get. Big divots in it yet. We'll get those out next year or two. Also, I want to switch to a different hammer. Different weight and hole. But I really like this hammer. But it doesn't really matter if your center steel is offline. Now, scale just hit me in the face. Freaking tongues are hot. Let me check to see if the phone's still going. Alright, we're still good. Knock this shit off here. Gotta clean this place up. Alright, we got test etch, 320 grit. I'll be honest, once I was grinding it on the machine, I could already see the, oh, my finger was in front. I could already see that it forge welded. And it looks pretty centered too, at least at the bottom here. So, a little off center on that side, but dude, did it. Forge welded solid too. This is just the bottom. And I hit this area the least amount. It is by the handle. So we'll continue it tomorrow. Probably maybe try to forge it out a little bit more. Try to get maybe a little bit bigger knife out of it. Oh, on the side where it looks like it didn't go through, that's the welds. So that'll have to be ground off. Awesome.